was partying, everybody is your boy Prodigy, and we're back again. And I did smile at because the person I'm with right now is one of our biggest nominees. And all our nominees are big, as I've always said. If you find yourself in any of the categories because you deserve to be there, you're already a winner self if you're in any category. So, but this dude is a humanitarian, he's a businessman, he does practically everything, and he's just loved by the people. And I'm just happy to be interviewing him today because he's been nominated in Agripreneur category of the awards. He's been nominated in the Young CEO. He's been nominated in the Youth Entrepreneur of the Year. 3 strong categories. And yeah, a whole lot of people have been talking about his nominations, and I've been talking like, the strongest category will be the Agripreneur of the Year. We don't know. We don't know because nobody knows what their vote count is as at this moment until the day of the event. But we all just wish all our nominees the best. So this interview is we're going to be delving into some part of his life that a whole lot of people don't know. Now, the essence of our interview is just to bring you closer to all these nominees so you know their credibility, their mettle, and how they are doing in their everyday life, and also to inspire the younger generations coming up who wants to be like them. Now, the person in question, this young, very humble man right here, we call him Signatures. That's the chairman, Signatures Farm Village. Signatures everything. This is the man right here. Signatures do. Happy to have you on set with me, Brad. So please introduce yourself the way you like to be introduced.
Okay. Apparently everyone knows me as Signatures. It's an household name, if I would say. Except for people who don't know me. So Signatures is a brand. CEO Signatures Farms Village. CEO Signatures Transport. People don't actually know how to transport.
I'm hearing that for the first time. Well, like I said,
transport and haulage company.
Wow.
Yes, I started at 2018.
Whoa.
Yes, I started at 2018, and it's been flourishing. Signatures Farms Village, came last year, and it's still in project state because it's a whole lot of all-encompassing things you can talk about when it comes to agriculture. So this is me, the brand, Signatures. Name, okay, Pomoni Benjamin.
Yeah.
From Efuala, Ekiti State. Born, bred up, Lagos, Surulere. Leary boy. Leary boy. So,
you're forgetting something.
What's that?
A double chief too.
Gosh.
He is also a double chief.
Yes. Honorary.
Call him Chief, okay. The Jagumolu and Atunji of Afaho Kingdom.
Yes, Afaho Ekiti in Ekiti State. It's an honorary chieftaincy title, and people. Funny thing is, people ask me, and how did that chieftaincy come about? If maybe I got it or I paid for it, and I just laugh off. Like, people don't actually really know me in that aspect. That I'm not someone who craves, for praise, singing. I just want to do my thing, and then whatever accolades that comes from it, fine. You get. So I was just on the farm one day. One of the chiefs came and said they wanted to see the farm. They've been hearing things I've been doing, blah blah blah, in terms of CSR to the community, and they felt they should come see the young child who's into that project. And from there, funny enough, when they left, I told my younger ones that I'm sensing they are going to lure me, some kind of a chieftaincy task, and I'm going to reject it blankly.
Oh,
funny me, I didn't know I was deceiving myself. And the message came from the king that I'm being invited to just come pay homage apparently as the king of the community.
Yeah.
And this particular Saturday, went with a few of my people and that was where it just happened. The chief just rallied around with the king and said, "We're going to give you chieftaincy title." Funny enough, I said, and they told me you cannot.
You didn't know how to say no to the king.
They said you cannot reject it, and that was how I became the chief.
And it was a grand event. I was there. I was invited. I was honored to be invited. Be one of the 100 that was at the party, and one of the special 20. It is not easy. It is not easy at all. And it was a grand event. It was so lovely to see. I'm happy I was part of that event though. And congratulations on your chieftain's title.
Thank you.
We hope it opens a whole lot of more doors to success and wealth to you.
Yes.
And so right now, I know there's a whole lot of things to do about it, to find out about this man's signature, because you're an embodiment of, I don't know how to describe you. You evolve every day. Let me just put it that way. You evolve every day in things you do. Oh, signature is here, he's doing this. Next thing you don't hear, say signature, don't they do something else again. And your steps are always just so calculative, because I as a person, I used to look at myself as a very calculated person, very structured person when I want to do stuff. But meeting you, I always look like, man, this guy is just a very smart person. But now let's get into it. When did you start business?
Okay, I started business 2016. 2016, I opened my first.
That's like 8 years ago.
8 years ago, yes. I opened my first, my pioneer business. Let me use that word. My pioneer business. It was unisex salon.
Oh wow!
And
in Lagos then?
No, yeah, in Ekiti, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, in Ekiti. So, I actually wanted to move it away from Ekiti to Lagos when I relocated back to Lagos. Yeah. But apparently plans changed, because I had to go for my master's in, outside the country, and that was where, I just had to close it down. But the transport section of Signature's brand was still, running, because I had the CEO that was running it.
Okay.
Because my business model all the while has always been a visitor to my business.
Oh,
that has always been my model. I'm not the type to want to do the day-to-day activities, to have, to know the day-to-day activities of whatever business I'm into. But I don't, place that in the hands of someone from the get-go. I run it for a while, then after 2-3 years, then I let it be with someone to properly experts in salt feed to structure it and run it then, so I can divest into another sector.
Yeah.
Once you have this business mind.
So that's the secret.
Yes.
You're here.
So when you have the business mind, you always think about divesting. You don't just want to sit on your comfort zone. You want to keep on, investing in other sectors. And along the line, you take youth away from the streets. Get more jobs, get them more occupied, and then that's it. So that was my first foray into the business world, my unisex salon.
That was 2016.
2016. I ran it down to 2020.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay, but along the line, when you were running a unisex salon, you had something else to...
Yes, that was 2018 when the
transport business came into
yes.
Okay, so the farming business, the agri business came in
last year. Yes.
And it's that big. How many plots of land do you have?
It's about 240 plots. So that's approximately about 19 point something hectares.
That's crazy. And you have I know you have it all structured out.
Yep.
Some part of it for cash crops, some for
livestock.
Yes. That. What kind of livestock are you?
Yes. For livestock, I want to major. As for an organization, you want to be more broad, but you don't get broad from the get-go. You have faces, where you start scaling up, then expanding, then adding different things. So, but I want to major in egg production.
Egg production, okay.
Yes, it's going to be for the livestock. It's going to be majored in egg production. The max target is getting 1,000 crates of egg daily.
That's massive.
That's massive. So you're going to have to need 25,000 birds. So apparently you can't just start with 25,000 birds. You start with maybe 1,000. You start scaling up to 30,000, 5,000, 10,000. You know, looking at the metrics involved in livestock business as a whole. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive. I'm learning too, though.
You're a farmer like me, so.
No, me, I'm a learning farmer. Let me learn some more. Okay. So, now, in the course of your business establishment since 2016 till now, I'm sure you didn't have it all smooth. A whole lot of people will see you now and be like, Signature is big. Look at his farm. The transport is doing really well. Is this big man everywhere? But they are not exposed to the nitty-gritty. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And all the challenges you faced, all the hurdles you've had to scale, all the things you went through, and the way you handled them.
Yes.
Now tell us some of those challenges and how you handle them.
Yes. When it comes to challenges, it can come in different. It can be relative.
Yeah.
To people, you know, in different ways. It can be very, very relative. So, for challenges that happened. Firstly, you're going to your first business, and it's like everything that all the experiences you've had in different places that you've worked, you want to put them all at once. I tell people that when I did my salon, I didn't do my salon as a profit making. Funny enough, right?
Funny.
Yes. I read business administration, and when you read business administration, part of the courses you do is marketing.
Yeah.
And then there's this magazine in marketing generally that says your profits would only come from when you satisfy your customers. And then but in line to satisfying your customers, you could go at a loss.
Yeah, true.
True, right?
Very true.
But as long as you satisfy your customers, you keep on having returning customers.
Yes.
Your returning customers keep giving you referrals.
Yes.
Then you take your profit up front.
Yeah.
You get. So I saw Signature's unisex salon as a vehicle to a broader bigger investment.
Yeah.
So it was like what you call on-the-job training. That was the on-the-job training. Okay, let me give you, for example. There's this system I created. I could remember back then how much do they barb get a clean cut in Adekiti. The max was maybe 8,000. Now for a new salon, you want to get more clients. So I pegged it at 500 naira, and then you can imagine cost of fuel, burning fuel, blah blah blah, and all of that. The effect it takes on the business. I had a secretary. I had like 7 workers. So there was a system. You cut your hair. There's different places you're going to pay. You are getting receipts.
Yeah.
I had a lecture book for me to just buy 500 haircut. But that was a process of putting in every experience I've had in every pieces that I've worked, and the educational background into use for a broader and a bigger investment. So people just laugh. They don't know what I was trying to do for myself. So in terms of challenges, apparently the economy, inflation, in terms of there's a projection of the amount of money you want to invest, and then while you're trying to set this up, inflation then drags that amount up more than what you had actually planned for. So different taxes from government, a whole lot of things. Sales not coming as you expected, it was just a whole lot of things. Let me just put it out.
So how did you survive it? How did you? Was it your sheer determination to make sure you succeed at
Yes.
or the passion?
Both.
Okay.
You can have a passion, but you're not determined.
Yeah.
You know, there are days, sales doesn't come, and I'm saying I'm not going to back off. Even when I divested into the transport sector, I didn't say I'm going to stop Unisex Salon to go into the transport sector. I kept on going.
Do you still run your Unisex Salon too now?
No. Because I told you I actually closed it down because I was moving out of the country for my masters.
Yeah.
But it was easier for the transport section to keep on because I had actually handed over to someone quicker, capable, much more capable. Someone who has been in that sector for a while. You get, so it was more, and that is still running.
So what would you say is your biggest motivation in life to actually that drives you to want to keep doing more and more and more and more?
Okay, biggest motivation. You tend to have people you look up to, and then you see their foray in life, and it encourages you. Forget the fact that you're a business-minded person. Oh, you read business administration. You have the passion. There must be a moral support. That moral support can come in different ways. You could be my friend and be my moral support.
Yeah.
And someone, a stranger that I don't know from somewhere that we don't even get to talk day to day, can be my moral support. I'm looking up to him. I'm just saying, you could talk about the Dangotes of the world, the Lumelus, the what's it called? The
Adenugas,
the Okoyas, and then you look at what they have been able to achieve over the years.
Yeah.
Now it goes beyond finding wealth as well. You're trying to be in that space where you get people to have something to do. It's enough big motivation. Yeah. I go to my farm every day and I see people working for me. And then I'm so happy. Regardless of what they are doing there, but at least I am
you're putting food
on people's table.
Keeping them off the street.
Trying to alleviate this poverty we all are trying to do. So it's one of the biggest motivations. There could be so many motivations, but that is one of the biggest.
Has poverty ever been a motivation for you?
Funny enough, I wouldn't say I was born into a silver spoon family, but we were doing pretty fine.
Okay.
But along the line, because I wanted to chart my own course, I had these hurdles, obstacles. I was in the street. I could see how people were suffering. You get, regardless of my own upbringing, I was in the midst.
Yeah.
So I could understand what it means, what poverty means. So that alone is also it's one of the biggest motivations ever. So you want to make people have something, not necessarily be rich, but at least have something to put food on the table. So it's one of the biggest motivations.
I would ask you for what your contributions are to your community, but you already said it because you're an employer of labor. Exactly. You're keeping people off the street.
Yes. And
do you do any form of humanitarian work?
Yes, exactly. And few people know this. I could remember when I opened my salon in 2016. I just had this conviction. Every month I go to the motherless baby zone. Every month since then, up till now.
Wow.
Few people know this. It was just like a relationship between me and God. I've been going. Even when I left Ekiti, I have a brother who goes there every month. In Ekiti, who goes there every month. Then aside that, the community, I have my project. When you're having a big project in communities, there's the CSR.
You're supposed to give them something.
Exactly. So I just did a borehole, 0.5 a solar powered borehole for them, which I just commissioned last week. So we intend to do more. As years goes by.
You're a great man. You're a good man. You have a good heart. People talk about you, but then it's so hard to just know when you're doing so well. Yeah. To know people who really love you.
Yeah, sure.
But when you have people who genuinely love you. You there's a way you still find you still know.
Yes, sure.
There's a way you still know. You could have 100 people now and know that not just like 20 really like me.
Sure.
That will be there with me, my Ghana house,
exactly.
There that if God forbid say something to me now.
I'm sorry, it's not even about God forbid. Let's look at the situation about the oil sector, this labalu between government and Dangote refinery. We can see Mr. Femi Otedola being a true friend. It doesn't. It's not as if that is going to be the end of Dangote. You get so sometimes it doesn't have to even get to the point where things are really at the bottom, at the depth bottom. In every challenge, no matter how little it is, you would know, okay, this person, this set of people would always be there. And there are some in just little challenges.
They're gone.
They've gone.
Now the question is, how do you deal with such people?
Funny enough, you don't have to deal with such people. You just keep doing your thing.
But you know at the back of your mind.
You just know at the back of your mind. And as long as you're doing your thing, not to intentionally get accolades for people, it doesn't matter to you. The only thing is when these challenges come, the right people, the real people will come forward. So you're not doing your thing to, this person, I don't believe when the challenges are coming, it's going to be there for me, so I'm going to seclude him. No. I carry everybody along as much as I can. I carry everybody along as much as I can. So it's left for you to be, fully in support of what I'm doing. Or maybe it's just high service, as we say. So I don't care. I don't want to manage in terms of that aspect. I have a whole lot going on. So trying to manage who likes me more, who doesn't like me more. You can have your real G's, your closer ones, definitely, yes, your G's, yes, fine. But in terms of handling them, I don't think
don't bother yourself.
Bother myself about that, exactly.
Alright, so we appreciate the fact that you gave us the time to. I would just like you to say something to. There are a whole lot of people. The essence of this interview, as you said, is to create some form of inspiration for people that look up to this generation, the Gen Z generation coming up. That are like, okay, I want to be like this person. What words would you give them right now?
This is what I tell people when they say, Baba, I want to be like you when I grow up. I just laugh. The only thing I tell everybody who says that to me is, don't pray to be like me. Pray to be what God has ordained for you. God might have ordained or may have ordained or have ordained you to even be bigger, better than me. And the only thing, you're limiting yourself to me. So the only thing I'll tell people is, let them keep on doing what they're doing. Be self-motivated. It's important. Sometimes you want your motivations, from people or whatever, but you need to have that self-motivation. I tell people, they say, you don't have to be greedy. Be greedy. Greedy for success. Greedy for success. Don't sit on your comfort zone. Yes, it will make or mar you fine. But move away from your comfort zone. And then trust in God.
Whatever you do, I think you need to have passion for it.
Exactly. That's self-motivation. When you have self-motivation, you motivate yourself. For example, I wake up in the morning, I'm so tired. But I need to be at that. It's a major project. And because of the love I have for that, it pushes me. That's self-motivation. Then you can have moral support from people, your brothers, yes, fine. But you need to have that self-motivation, which equates to passion, like you said. So
I was supposed to stop this interview here, but I'm going to ask you one question.
Okay.
What was your support system like growing up? Talking about your parents, your siblings, or friends, or
my dad. My dad. Wow. Then I thought
shout out there,
Mr. Okay. I used to think it wasn't my dad at the point. This man is not my father. But over the years, I realized that shaped me a lot.
Okay, when you said at some point you didn't think he was your father, in what way? I don't know.
My dad is a thoroughbred disciplinarian.
Oh, okay.
Thoroughbred.
Okay.
Thoroughbred. And I was very tough. I was very, 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 very tough.
Hard-headed child.
I'm telling you. So some people look at me and, he's cool. I was tough. If you sit my dad down now, he has a whole lot to say about me. I was tough. I was like the black sheep. But at the end of the day, so it's my biggest moral support. Then obviously my younger ones, because I'm the first of my parents, so obviously my younger ones. But top of this, my father.
I'm sure he's very proud of you right now.
Definitely.
And that's the dream of every parent anyway.
Exactly.
When you found out you were nominated for Stallions Awards, please tell us how you felt.
Honestly, like I told you, I'm someone who doesn't really do things for accolades or whatever. I could remember one particular day they texted me, some organization supposed to give me an award, and the first thing I asked was, hope they are not going to ask me for money. If you are going to appreciate me for what I'm doing, it doesn't have to be monetized.
Yeah.
So you didn't tell me anything. You just send the link, and I just saw it. And it's one of the moral support we're talking about. It means people see what you're doing.
Yeah.
People buy into it. They buy into what you're doing. They see things for the future, and it's well appreciated. I was extremely honored. Let me use that word. I was extremely honored when I look at the categories, and so I just feel like one should even be enough. We are more majored in the agri sector. You take that premium. What do you call it?
Well, people nominated you, so
you see. So that's the moral support.
We ran nominations for 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
People nominated all the categories.
Whoa!
So it wasn't we didn't have.
It's just a case of you sitting down. Let's do that.
The only thing we did was we brought all the nominations together and we vetted them. Okay. Say this person fits
into this.
Okay, fit. Yeah.
That category.
Say it fits. This person who this one. No fit now. Come on now. Say you get. Some people will go there and spam your nomination.
Exactly.
And they're like, I'm the biggest boy in town.
I'll get my name down.
Do you understand? But this one, people nominated. We vetted all the nominations and let the people who deserve to be in the categories be in the categories. So it wasn't.
I scanned through the final nominees today, and I was like, let me see. I haven't even been asking for votes.
You don't need to ask.
Because I've been extremely super busy.
Okay, so I've interviewed like 6 people today.
Okay.
And they all talk about their votes. How do they know if people are voting for them and all of that? Like, if you have done well, you don't need to worry yourself. If you have done well, and if you know, we know it's not just about your hard work.
Yeah.
It has to do with your personality at the same time. There are some people who are very hardworking, who are really doing well in their sector.
Yeah.
And people just don't love them. And people just don't love them because they have very, very questionable personality. Do you understand? I will not go and say, I want to cast my vote for this person. Be successful for your pocket. Do you understand? But if you know you are good with people and you're doing well in your sector, then you don't need to worry too much.
Exactly.
You go canvass for vote, yes, fine. Even if you canvass for vote, if you know be better person, people don't go to vote. Do you understand? But some people, I could say categorically now that the vote count, the only 2 people that knows how everybody is doing the vote is I and the site engineer. Categorically. And each time I open the administrative part of the site,
the back end,
and I check, I just smile at some people's votes. And the reason why I smile at those people's votes, because there are some set of people that they are not canvassing for any vote. They are not, especially, let's say, the people in the young CEO category, most of them are big men. Just stand like when they campaign for canvass for votes. I've been a Sheon Alabi, I've been all these people. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But because of the love people have for them, you see votes skyrocketing. This one, man, the category tight. Very competitive, and they have a lot of votes. You will see like 2,000 votes for one person. I'll be like, and you can only vote to one phone at a time. Because your IP will be registered immediately. You vote with that phone.
That's
so you cannot vote.
That's
again.
A very good security vetted platform.
Yes. So it's a show of love, trade up. So if you're good with your hard work, got you nominated because people saw it. They're like, this person is supposed to be there. But if you can't be a good person, people will vote for you.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day,
apparently, I'm going to canvass for vote. I will canvass for vote. You won't sweep up me away from canvassing for vote. I will canvass for vote. I'm not a big man. You just mentioned big man. Me, I'm not a big man. So I'm a small man. I will canvass for vote. Vote for me. You people should vote for me.
All right, man. Thanks for having us. We really appreciate it. Thank you for giving us a little bit of your time.
Yeah.
We know how busy you are, and we appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Thanks, man.
So, y'all out there, we had fun with CEO, Signatures, Farms Village, Signature Group of Companies, and December 7, we're shutting down. He is a very big support. He's always been a very big support to everybody. And even though he said it the other time, if they won't come ask him for money, we know they have to. Our votes may be for sale. Exactly. Nothing. People don't offer us plenty money. With how many millions we don't turn down? Say because they want to. No, there's nothing automatic. If people support you, if people will give you votes, you go win. Sure. But but still, we don't run from support.
Definitely.
We sent our proposal to your company before, but we've not received response from it for the proposal. But we know they shake. Say response will come.
Maybe after winning the category, I would not support.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thanks for the opportunity to put myself.
We're always together. And that's it. We keep interviewing people so you can learn from them, because this award is to showcase the strength of youth, the tenacity, the courage, and these are all youth achievers, and that's what makes it interesting. Yes, it's just a convocation of youths that are doing very well with their craft, and that makes it interesting. It will be a night of mad networking. People from Ondo State and Ekiti State coming together under the same roof. It's going to be massive, glitz and glam out on that night. So if you're not started shopping for what you wear, you know what come for your hand. All right, now, till we bring to you another nominee. It's peace out, man.